I hate like having coffee grains floating in my coffee. It's kind of sick. Well, not really that sick. It's just, you know, ground up coffee beans, but at the same time, it's just whatever. Maybe I just need to get drunk. That could be something that happens. Let's see what we got to do here. So I apologize. My commentary is a little bit off right now, but it's just like I've been saying. A lot of stuff in life just sucks right now. Can't do anything. Can't buy a house. Can't move out. Me and my brother, we're thinking about writing some music, but I don't know how that's gonna go. We've got like 5 songs already written and ready to record and stuff. Just got to work on lyrics a little bit, maybe tweak up the song structure, and then we're looking about going into the studio in a couple weeks because the rate is a little bit high for recording studios. In case you guys don't know, it's like $50 an hour, and you can only, you know, you have to have a minimum of 4 hours in order to use it. And I don't know, I've mentioned this multiple times, but the music scene where I live is fucking ridiculous. Like, people are the biggest assholes. Ooh, what happened here? They're the biggest dicks in the world, and I don't really want to be associated with that. Like, people, like, I don't know, this is totally talking out of my ass, but if we ever, you know, by any stretch of the imagination, get any sort of, you know, recognition or anything, they're gonna say something about the music scene we're in, and maybe they'll praise it, maybe they'll, you know, rightfully say negative things about it, but putting our music scene to the light in the town that we're living in right now would just be awful, because everyone I've met so far is just an absolute tool, like fucking, oops, like just outrageous dicks, and I don't know, I just don't want to associate myself with those guys, so we'll see. Maybe I just won't reveal where we're from ever, just say we recorded in our basement, because we pretty much do have the somewhat technology to do it. I'm using a Blue Yeti Pro mic, and that's actually pretty decent. Like, I've recorded some acoustic stuff with that. It's just recording drums is kind of an asshole dick ass hash, and it's not very fun doing that. Okay, so I don't know, we'll see. I don't think very many people would be interested in hearing it, because when we go into the studio to write the songs, or to record the songs, at that point we'll probably end up, alright, let's try it. Okay, we're gonna try yeah, when we do that, when we go in the studio, nobody's really gonna have ever heard of us, so I'm thinking I might have to make a video on that eventually. Oh, am I screwing up here? I'm screwing something up. We have to go up there, but we need this, like, weird neck part, like, this necky, but I don't think we can actually, oh, hold on just a second. Oh, wait, just a tick? I think maybe, just maybe, whoops, not that. Let's try this. Let's pull this. No, that's just how it just was. Well, you know what? Maybe we can actually move it from right here. Yeah, that's what we can do. And then, yeah, okay. That was overly simple. I was not expecting it to be that simple, clearly. I mean, this 3-star level of reading, of course. But yeah, I don't know. We don't have that much recognition. We barely have a band name. Like, the one we thought of, like, we've been thinking of, like, millions of band names. Like, my brother was, like, hellbent on the red hair, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And he was saying, like, red hair, like, you know, like a red bunny rabbit. I was just like, the red hair, are you serious? And then, I don't know, for a while, well, not for a while, for a couple weeks, months, whatever, for not very long, we went under in the business of empires, and that's more or less a Breaking Bad reference, because, you know, that one scene where Jesse's like, blah, 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 something, bitch, science, Mr. White. I don't know, that was a terrible impression. That was just a pathetic white boy accent I was doing, or impression, and just like, I don't know, he said, like, I can't even remember, it's been so long since, I need to catch up on Breaking Bad. Like, I've already finished it, like, all through halfway of season 5. I just need to refresh myself, because there's never not enough of, oops, did I just fuck up? I think I did. There's never not enough of Breaking Bad. No, never. But he's like, Walter just says something random. He's like, you know, something about empires. Like, he's like, are you in the meth business or in the money business or something? And he's like, I'm in the empire business or something like that. And I thought that sounded really badass, so we went like that. And the first gig that we played as in the business of empires, there was this other band called Under the Burning Empires. I was like, oh, fantastic. And there was only like 4 bands there. And that's where I ultimately learned where fucking people are dicks, and I never want to associate myself with anyone related to music in our town again. There is a pretty cool group near here that are based here. They're called Bizarre Love Triangle. It's like 2 dudes and a girl, and they're pretty cool, I guess, but we see them a lot, and it seems like they should be a lot more famous since they write some pretty sweet stuff. Shit, how do we do this? But for the most part, like I said, anyone, you know, plus or minus 20 years of my age, which would mostly be anyone under the age of 40, are pretty much dicks. So if you're in Walla Walla, please don't don't kill me. I'm sorry. That's probably what they're gonna do. Okay. So yeah, and so the red hair was something he wanted in the Business of Empires, is something that we actually went by for a bit, and now we're thinking the inner party, which is like, oh, I think we can actually do this, can we? Oh, we're gonna pull this one out. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, the inner party, which I guess is an Orson Welles reference. I haven't read 1984. I briefly saw the movie and somewhat read a little bit of the book. We never had to study it or anything. And I know a lot of things reference it. I know some of the references, and I never heard the inner party. I thought it sounded pretty sweet because it's kind of almost a misnomer because you wouldn't really expect it or any of that nonsense. So I don't know, and I thought it was cool. There is another group by that name, but they only have like 900 likes on Facebook, and I can't find any of their music. So who knows? It depends, because if it's not the inner party, it might just be the inner, because I haven't seen anything for the inner, and I don't know. Like, for a while, for like a really long time, for like the first 3 years we were playing music. How, a gentleman? This guy looks like he wants to fucking rape me. No, that's not acceptable. We're not gonna be making PewDiePie references. Just kidding. I don't really watch PewDiePie, but yeah, whatever. Not gonna talk about that. But yeah, for a long time when we started playing music, we actually went by Eli and the Sons. Or just, I don't know, people just call us the Ellison Cruz Band, which sounds stupid since it reminds me of Dave Matthews Band. And like I said, I don't have anything against that. It's just kind of a stupid band name because it doesn't even mean anything. Alright, let's pull this out because we're going to need that cane there, I realize. And there's no other way to lift it out. This is going to be a little bit tricky because, you know, you are a tricky girl. Yeah, I don't know, but like those songs we wrote are kind of weird. They're not like bad weird, it's just like, it's weird to think of it as our own music since we have done at least 30 covers live. I mean, you know, we got like Black Keys, White Stripes, we got, you know, just random. We've covered Band of Skulls, a couple of their songs, and Vampire Weekend, and a bunch of other random stuff. Okay, so we got the manhole there. But our music, I don't know, I would have no idea how to describe it. I would say it's kind of in the vein of the not really the White Stripes, more like the Black Keys, since we don't really incorporate too many solos into it yet, since it's just me on guitar and vocals and him on drums. And we're adding like bass and, you know, random piano wherever, but it's not like, it's kind of like the Black Keys, but if Connor Oberst from Bread Ice was covering it, I don't know, I wouldn't consider myself a good singer or anything, but I don't know, I have a kind of a weird voice. I don't really like the way it sounds. So we're seeing how it goes right now, because so far the songs seem to fit my voice fairly well. And it's probably because I wrote them that they fit that way. This can't work, can it? Let's try the. Alright, let's try this one more time. There we go. Okay, now I think we can go here. So yeah, we'll see. I might put some of that up soon. I made an account back in the beginning of the month of May, which is still this month, like I've already stated, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes, because I'm very self-conscious about releasing content, except for this stuff. This stuff, I'm not saying I don't care about this. Did I just fuck up? I think I did fuck up. I put out the wrong 1, 2, 3. I always do that. I've done that like 6 times so far here, where I've pulled out the wrong one too many times. Alright, let's try this one more time. We'll pull this one out 3 times, and then pull this one out 2 times so we can pull out the T to it. And then we'll pull out his gobbledygook neck. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. That weird-ass thing. Alright, shit, can this work? We'll make it work. Shit, I just want to be able to... Thank you. Alright, so now we're up here. I guess it doesn't really matter how we get up here as long as we do it. This guy reminds me of something. I can't exactly think of what it is, but something Something this man brings me back a couple of years down to my golden ages of David Bowie-ness. God, we were listening to like the radio, and I think they were playing, I want to say Starship Cobra. It's like, I can't even think of what the song was called. It's an okay one. It was the one that's on, it's like You Make Me Feel or whatever. I think that's an okay song. Like, I don't think it's like a terrible, like, oh my god, please shoot my ears out. But what the fuck is a clown? I don't remember this at all. Okay, this one is gonna be a tricky girl, that's for sure. Sorry, let's review this, shall we? Okay, he's grabbing his feet, he's being very silly and cynical, and flipping us. Oh, that's a little strange. I don't even know where I need to begin here. Let's just troubleshoot for a bit. So we were listening to Carver Starship on the radio. It was just randomly on since we were out of town although we went to Tri-Cities, and like my mom was like, we're like, God, okay, sorry, let me start over. I was like, God, people listen to this and they dance to this at clubs and stuff, and then she just goes, yeah, just think when I was your age back in the 80s, we would dance to David Bowie, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be so awesome. Like, I would totally open up a studio. I would totally open up a nightclub that's like contemporary but played music like David Bowie and shit. Like, that'd be awesome. I mean, I don't know. I would totally. And we were at not Guitar Center. I think Hoffman's Music. My brother wanted to buy a Korg, and ooh, what happened to you? Interesting. New developments in the Violet department. Are we? And they were playing Let's Dance, like 80s, totally 80s Bowie Let's Dance on the giant screen there. That was kind of funny. And that reaffirmed my suspicion. Oh my god, is he sticking his tongue out at us? Jesus Christ, that is morbid fantasies at best. We got, Jesus, that's a little weird. Oh, okay, that pulled out not what I wanted to pull out. Let's pull this out. Okay, so we're here now. We just have to get to that yellow thing that's over there. Okay, let's see if we can do this. We'll pull this over, and let's go pull out this yellow one, shall we? Okay, so now our objective is to get back up there. So oh shit, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Oh no, shit, I screwed this up, didn't I? Oh my god, I might have to start this over. I think wait a second. Wait just a second. Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, I think we're golden, pony boy. Oh yes. There we go. There we go. All right, now we can go back around. Thank God I didn't fuck that up. Jesus. That would have been very disappointing. I was telling a very interesting story about Cobra Starship and David Bowie and opening up nightclubs during the course of this puzzle. And we solved the clown. There we go. I accidentally set my DS on my computer. All right. What are we doing here? Fire truck. Fire truck. Fire truck. Fire truck. I know there's got to be something about a fire truck that can be said. When I was younger, I had this fire truck that you had like 2 buttons on it. One would like play the horn. No, it had 3 buttons. One would play like a really random, annoying horn, and then the other 2 would record something, whatever you said, and the third one would play it. And it was just something I remember vividly from my childhood for whatever reason. I remember we bought it from Target, and it was an interesting endeavor to say the least, because I don't remember ever having acquired it in another place. Oh hey, we can totally do this. Wait a second. Yeah, we can totally do this. Well, we're gonna have to go over to the left. I think we're gonna have to go on the windshield actually, because here can't even get up. All right, let's try this. Or is this even the windshield wipers, I guess, of QB greatness? I don't know. This is the poor man's Minecraft, it appears. I don't know. I've already found a couple of customs that I'm going to be doing. Some of them I don't think I'm going to be able to do. So we'll just see. As of this point, as of May, which you guys have probably already started seeing by now, because you know it's just that nonsense. I'm still recording Jack 2. And I would say I'm closer to being done with this than either that or Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, I'm getting there. I'm like World 4, so I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of perspective. But I don't have any suggestions right now from anybody, which is alright, because in all honesty, I wasn't really expecting, you know, a huge amount of my followers to be Pushmo players, because I don't know, like I said, I haven't really done my quote-unquote homework on, you know, how popular this game is with people, especially people watching my bullshit. Oh, okie dokie. This looks like it's gonna be a dick. Something like that, I don't know. Sorry, I don't want to seem like I'm bored right now, I'm just incredibly tired, and I'm just gonna troubleshoot here because it looks like we can't really do much else. So yeah, what do ladybugs, ladybug, ladybuzz, ladybug. I can't even think of anything to sing right now. I forgot to start music. I forgot to make a playlist. I'm so depressed now. I gotta listen to the Pushmo music. Oh, it's so disappointing. Hopefully the music, the audio is recording. Whatever, since I typically don't really have too many problems in that regard. It's not too bad. Okay, so Ladybug is just the most random thing. Does anyone remember that movie, The Ladybugs, with Rodney Dangerfield? Like, I don't know. If you guys watched my Shadows of the Damned LP, I was getting a lot into Rodney Dangerfield references probably halfway through, and that's when I had like this surge of wanting to watch all these movies. So I watched a bunch of his stuff except for the stupid animated one. That one is probably one of my least favorite movies. I thought it was the weirdest looking dog because he always was like all googly eyed. It's like, fuck, did this even have to be animated? But oh, we're a little stuck here, aren't we? But the Ladybugs is basically where this this retired coach. I haven't seen it since playing Shadows of the Damned like 2 years ago, but basically he's going around recruiting like a child's or a girl's soccer team, and he recruits a boy, and of course, you know, he dresses up as a girl and he falls in love with one of the girls there. You know, something that was really depressing about that, I want to say that guy who played in that movie, he actually killed himself, but I don't think if that's the actual one. It might be, it might not be, who knows. But God, I really don't remember any details from that movie at all. Whatever, I don't really even care. I don't want to talk about Rodney Dangerfield anymore. They're like, I just want a little bit of respect. I don't know what that was. I can't concentrate on anything, you guys. Is this because I have AIDS? It's not. I don't have AIDS. Is AIDS even funny? It's not even remotely. I'm not trying to be funny. I hope people don't think I'm trying to be funny. Like, there are points where I try to be amusing at most, but I'm not trying to be like laugh out loud, over the top, comical, you know, genius of comedy, which is incredibly subjective. I think they were starting this YouTube comedy week, and so far all the trailers and shit that I've seen for it are absolutely horrible. Like, I was like, are you trying to be funny? Like, even the Rainn Wilson one, like, I'm a fan of Rainn Wilson. If you guys haven't seen like Super or any of that nonsense, I swear to God, it's like, he's a pretty funny guy. He pulls off some kind of funny stuff, but just his skit that he's like, who do you think's gonna win comedy week? I don't think that's how it works, Rainn. Yeah, well, I know, but if you had to guess, you. That's right. It's like, God, how is that? Is that supposed to be an accurate representation of what comedy is supposed to be? It's just not even clever, witty writing. I don't know. That just might be my opinion.